Hey, welcome to the Lysander build day on Bit of Veteran Creates. I'm joined here by nobody except for me at the moment. I think partially that could be because I thought I'd sent Trevor the link and only realized I hadn't at 12 o'clock. Whoops. So I've sent it him now, hopefully he sees it. In the meantime, we shall go through the chat. Ian Chambers says, first again, greetings troops. Hello, Ian. Bob, number 2 in the queue. Hello, everybody. Hello. Bob says, having staked my place, I'm going to disappear and pack some strand beasts. Wonderful. Joe, I guess I am numero 3, here early to say hello, but I have a class on burning stuff out in the country. Only in the deep south. I do have lots of dead trees and brush to burn. Yeah, we've got that problem in the UK at the minute. Duke says, blimey, guys, did you wet the bed today? By the way, good day, all you beautiful people. Hello. Joe, did I wet the bed? Yes, but please keep this info to yourself. Thank you. I am old. Duke, ha ha ha, Joe, adult diapers will sort that out for you. Joe, for sure, if I send you some money, can you purchase them for me? I'm a bit embarrassed. Duke, I'll put them with mine to avoid any embarrassment. Ian, good afternoon, Duke. Duke, good day, Ian. Ian Chambers, I've just fried my brain searching for obscure squadron codes for my Halifax. Nearly 1 hour scrolling, then it dawned on me. Just typed the squadron number in, and Wiki gave me what I wanted. Idiot. Bless you. Dorksoy says, well, hello, people. Hello, Dorker. Ian says, hi, Dorker. Duke says, it's always the way, Ian. Dorker says, Ian, wave, dinosaur. Duke, good day, Dorker. Joe, Ian, emoji laugh. Ian, hi, Joe. Dorker, it's 6 a.m. I've been awake for 2 hours and about to have my second cup of coffee. I've been awake for 3 hours and I'm on my second cup as well. And a bottle of water. Duke says, blimey, Dorker, did you wet the bed too? Haha. Paul says, evening all. Hello. Ian says, hi, Paul. Paul says, hi, Ian. Duke says, good day, Paul. Dorker says, nope, not this time. I feel like a big boy now. Oh. Paul says, evening, Duke. Hobby Time says, hi, guys. Hello. Dorker, hi, Duke and Paul. Joe, okay, so I'll not blame Trevor the Terror. No. No. Although he hasn't come in the background yet, so I don't know if he's running late. Paul says, evening, Duke and Dorker. Duke says, good day, Hobby Time. Dorker says, hi, Hobby Time. Paul says, evening, Gordon. Ian says, hi, Hobby Time. Hobby Time says, hi, Duke. Paul says, evening, Gordon. Hobby Time says, hi, Dorker. Hobby Time says, hi, Dorker. Hobby Time says, hi, Paul. Hobby Time says, hi, Ian. Hi, Ian. Paul says, 1/16th armor build started today. 4 hours putting the track guides in for the Australian M1A1. Nice. Doug says, just ordered 10.5 tungsten drill bits. This is what happens when you wake up early and get bored. Joe, I showered last night and I'm sitting here thinking about showering before this burn class, then realize I'll smell like smoke in about 2 hours. Cancel the shower. Yeah. May as well. Although there's no rule saying you can't have 2 showers in one day. Matthew saying, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Matthew. And don't forget, you need to send me your address, mate, so I can send you that prize. Paul says, evening, Joe. And I've caught up with the chat in rapid quick time. Wonderful. So, what I will do is, as Trevor's not here yet, it's a little bit lonely up here. So what I'll do is I'll put the link in the chat. And if anyone wants to come up, you can do. There we go. Good day, Matthew. Ian, hi, Matthew. Joe, howdy, Paul. Matthew, will do, Mikey. Awesome. Excellent. Oh, here comes Kaylee. She's coming downstairs for the first time in 3 days. Bless her. Right, let's get on with this Lysander, shall we? Oh my word! Look at that. What's going on here? Right. Oh god, you're going to see all my cock-ups in widescreen now. There you go. So yeah, I need to touch up some of the camouflage and stuff on it, and on the wings as well. There's some little bits where the blue tack just didn't quite go in the right place. So that's what I'll be doing today. Bob says, "Oh, Matthew, I do believe I'm waiting for your address too for your strand beasts. Pass it via Mikey if that's easier. I hope he won't mind. I won't mind. That's absolutely fine, bud." Matthew says, "Good day, Duke and Ian." So, we've got 19 people watching so far. Ian says, "It's amazing how quickly you can get through the chat without Trevor or Tim, lol." Yeah, I can rattle them off quite quickly. Paul says, "Evening, Bob." And Matthew says, "Yep, will do, Robert. Been tired out from looking after the girls for 6 days." Speaking of right, said Trev. He's here.
Right. Hiya. Hello, mate. I got carried away.
Oh no!
Oh yes,
was it a load of little tiny people like Gulliver's World carrying you away?
They have white coats and pink boots on.
That makes sense.
Oh dear. No, I'm still trying to sort out holidays. Bloody nightmare.
Dark Earth.
Hey.
I've done bugger. Oh well. At least nothing broke. Duxo says, "Hi, Trev."
Hiya.
And Matthew says, "Was it a Benny Hill kind of way, Trev?"
Yeah. Oh dear. Paintbrush. Right, just quick grab me cup of tea.
Oh, all right, mate. So what did people think of rattling through the chat really quick at like breakneck speed? Steve's in. He says, "Hi, folks." Hello, Steve.
Oh yeah. Yeah, won't grab me cup of tea, I'll grant it. Oh dear.
Paul says, "Whoops, that sounded expensive, Mikey." No, mate, it's just the turntable that you get with the spray booth. Didn't break. It's all right. Duke says, "Good day, Steve."
I thought Jim was going to join us.
No, that's for the. I mean, he can join us if he wants. He's more than welcome.
I thought he said he sees tomorrow. I might be wrong.
No, he probably means as in watching the stream.
Oh,
because he sees us, we just don't see him.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing, isn't it? People who watch this channel see us, 4 days a week, but we never get to see them.
No.
It's quite creepy in a way.
Yeah, talking to people that we don't know. Hey. What shall I do? What's tomorrow? 0, isn't it? 0 day tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might do a bit of the 0 actually.
Yeah.
Because you're quite a way ahead with your fire engine, aren't you?
Yeah. Revel sent those wheels arrived off Revel. Unfortunately, they're completely the wrong wheels for the kit.
Oh no.
So I'm going to have to try and sort of improvise something for one of the wheels. So it at least looks similar. Duxo says, "Hi, Steve." Ian says, "Hi, Steve." Steve. Ducks or Joe says Jim is probably out riding early before it gets too hot. Yeah, probably is.
Yeah. He's a bicycle man, isn't he?
Yeah. The only thing I'd ride these days is a bloody motorbike.
I'm not allowed one of those anymore. I crashed the last one. I'm not allowed another one.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing.
Matthew says piscalating down here. It's lovely and sunny up here.
Piscalating, eh? Yeah, it's sunny here as well. I wish it was piscalating. Wouldn't have to keep spending fortunes on water to water the garden.
Yeah, when there's a hose pipe ban in place.
Yeah. So we have to use a bloody hose pipe, watering can. Yeah, which is not good fun.
No, but yeah, it does the job.
Yeah.
And it's better than it all dying off, isn't it?
Yeah, but no matter what you do, whether you use a bloody hose pipe or watering can or whatever you use, it still doesn't water it as good as what 10 minutes of rain would do.
No. Not that I ever water my garden, like. I'm not a garden type person.
No.
The garden's just something that's attached to my house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, extension. Yeah.
Mark Fairhurst says, hello there, everyone. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the channel. Jim says, hello to all on screen and in chat. Hello, Jim.
Hi,
if you want to pop on, Jim, you can do the links in the chat somewhere. You're more than welcome, bud. Matthew says, howdy, Jim. Paul says, evening, Jim. And Duke says, good day, Jim and Mark. Yes, hello.
Jim says, Jim.
Jim Jams.
Jim Jams.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I've got a clue where I am.
Jim won't be in his Jim Jams. He'll be in his spandex from his bike ride.
His spandex. Oh, God. No, not his spandex.
His spandex with his builder's butt crack.
Builder's butt crack, yeah. Where are we? Where's Bruce? See, here we go.
Not that I'm insinuating anything about Jim, of course.
Nah, nobody's saying he's got a big arse, are they? Nah.
No. Jim says, hello, Paul, Matthew, Duke, Joe, and yeah, Joe.
Oh, what was that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't know what that was. Something went on the floor.
It was your marbles falling out.
My marbles falling out probably was.
Tim says, hey, Jim. Wait, Rose is in. He says, good afternoon, chaps. Hello, Gary. If you want to pop on, Gary. If you want to pop on, if you're at your desk or whatever, look for something to do. The link is in the chat, bud.
The link is in the chat.
As always.
Oh, the chat's in the link.
Mark Fairhurst says, hello, Duke. Aussie Ian, good day, everyone. Oh, shit. There you go. Ian says, I've been carried away in a coffin. One of my old commanding officers died, and to practice carrying the coffin, I was volunteered to be the practice weight. Very weird feeling. I imagine it was. Especially when they lowered you into the ground.
Yeah. Somebody started chucking sword on the top of you.
Jim says, be along in about 30 minutes, so got a late start, 5:30 a.m. today. No problems, buddy. Paul, the M1 A1 kit is ridiculous. One sprue for the left drive sprocket and one sprue for the right. Bloody hell. That's what you get for doing 1/16th, though. Duke says, good day, Aussie Ian. Ian says, hi, Jim. Joe says, that's scary, Ian. And Ian says, hi, Ian. I'm not. Jim says, hi, Aussie Ian, Ian Chambers, Hobby Time, Gary Stuff. I'm not going to read any more highs out because it's just getting silly. And I'm never going to get anything done. Bob says, I think I'm going batty. 5 beasts sent today, 3 yesterday, 1 last week, and 2 waiting for addresses. That's 11. Still got 3 left. Let me know if you're expecting one so I can cross-reference. Matthew says, Ian, as long as they didn't screw the lid down. True. And Mark saying hello to Waitrose. There we go. So, if anyone's modelling today, what are you working on? Obviously, the guys in the US is a bit different because it's silly o'clock in the morning there.
Mm-hmm.
It always amazes me that they get up at this time. They get up as early as they do and watch the live streams.
Mm.
Adam says, hello, loves. Got hit with the vet bills this morning, and that was such fun. Yeah. See? That's why you don't go spending all your money, Adam. Blowing your inheritance on things. Ian says, thankfully, the lid wasn't on. Yeah. If you can guarantee with a bunch of squaddies, if the lid was on, they'd have screwed it down or something and left you there for an hour to mess with your head. That's just the sort of humour they had. Or rather, we had. Leave you there for about 10 minutes and just knock on it now and again to make sure you're okay. Bob says, they get up before the crack of breakfast. They do indeed. Aha! Mr. Waitrose.
Afternoon, chaps. How's the scoff?
Hello, Gary.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
All right. How are you doing, buddy?
Okay. All right. Thanks, mate. All right.
Good.
All right. Yeah.
Nice to see your camouflage today.
Yes, it's so that I fit in with my green screen. So
Yeah.
obviously won't be doing anything to camera today for the
Oh,
channel.
no. I still think it'd be awesome if you did. Just do a floating head.
Maybe later in the year. When I get to 25,000 subs, I might do a blooper reel or something, or just do some stupid stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know.
Yeah, do a blooper
stupid
reel
stuff
where
anyway.
you do like a couple of seconds of intro or something. And then go, oh,
Yeah.
shit. Realize your head's floating around.
Yeah. Where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how you guys doing? You all right?
Yeah. Good, mate. Good. We
Excellent.
had the Corporal's Mess live stream yesterday.
Excellent.
Yeah. So Matthew won Kaylee's competition.
Fantastic. Well done, Matthew.
I shall see if I can find the picture now. I'll get to the chat in a sec. Just trying to find this file. There it is. One. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. It's just the computer taking its time.
Mm-hmm.
So
You've worn it out, mate. It needs holiday.
it does. Needs replacing, I know that. Come on. What the hell? It's loaded up in the background now, so hopefully it'll load up on the screen. But anyway, I can go through the comments whilst doing that. Joe says, I'm taking a break from modelling for a couple of days. My mind is not quite right, and I don't want to throw expensive kits against the wall. No, it's not a good idea.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
I wonder if I take it down and put it back up, will that work? Mark says, so you're all working on Lysander, or is it just Mike? So it was originally me and 2 other guys doing Lysander. However, one of the guys is off at the minute because he's been having to look after his wife because she's had an operation, and the other guy is no longer with the channel. So at the minute, it's just me. It's just because it's the last couple of episodes. I thought there's no point changing it. So Okay, so apparently that's frozen to the screen. What the hell is going on with this? I do not know. Right, let's try again.
Get your technical advisor out.
Yeah. For some reason, it's just not coming up. It's in the background. Yeah, it's in the background, but it's just not coming up. But anyway, he's done one of those tiger egg tanks, and he's done it in tiger paint scheme, like
excellent
tiger sort of, stripes and orange and stuff.
And nice.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not coming up. Stupid thing. Duke says Gary could be the computer on Red Dwarf. Haha. Yeah.
Holly.
Yeah. Julian says, afternoon all. Hello, Julian.
Hello, Julian.
Ian says, every day is a blooper reel with Trevor.
What are you saying about me? Picking on me again.
Why is there?
Duke says, good day, Julian. Joe, so I went into YouTube and unsubscribed for several sites. You guys were safe. Yay. Thank you, Joe. Ian says, hi, Julian. Julian says, Ian, every day is a blooper reel, full stop. And Ian says, yes, Julian, my life is a blooper reel. Yeah. So we've probably got another session or two left on the Lysander. So because I should be able to do it. So then we'll be starting a channel group build, and we'll be doing any kit of any version of the Sherman tank. Adam says, so here's a question for everyone. I'm going to my first show on Saturday. Not taking any models, but any advice for a first timer? Set yourself a budget and make sure you stick to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't spend any. It's very easy to go spend more than what you wanted to.
Yeah, preferably take cash. Don't take your credit card if you've got one. Ask me how I know.
We've got 23 people watching now. Yay. Oh, okay. So I just had a message off Legrand Fromage. He says, hi, dudes. 3 days left for the 1/16th Sherman raffle. £1 for a chance to win. It's massive. Copy and paste message. Sorry, not sorry. So I'll put the link in the chat. For those that haven't seen it already or haven't done so, it's for Mould for Heroes, which charity who supports veterans of blue light first responders to engage in therapeutic hobby of scale modeling. The raffle prize is a 1/16th Andes Hobby Headquarters Sherman tank, and it's £1 a ticket, and all the money goes to Mould for Heroes. So I shall put the link in the chat.
And it's an extremely nice kit.
Yes. And if you're outside the UK, unfortunately, you can't ship to the UK. However, if you do still want to contribute, you can either just donate some money to them, or you could buy some tickets. And if you win, then just say to Malcolm, can you donate it to one of your veterans or first responders, please? And he will gladly do so. And that goes the same, because it's quite a big kit. So if you don't particularly want a kit that big but still want to contribute, same thing applies.
Lids on.
Yeah.
That's my New Year's resolution. When I've stopped using the glue, put the lid on.
That's a good
there
idea.
You go.
Top tip.
The raffle link is in the chat. We've got your members live stream tonight, haven't we, Gary?
We do indeed, yes.
Ooh, beer time.
members. Yeah. No.
And I think I've done it properly this time, so it's restricted.
Would you like me to check? I can check now.
I think it might be quite a good idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do a Thursday.
Oh,
I have to go alcoholing.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's very noble of you to do that, Trev.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
People get medals for sacrifices less than that, mate. Well done, you.
Yeah, I've been doing it for the last 30 odd years in the same place as well.
Oh, well, there you go. Long service and I was going to say long service and good conduct, but I don't know about the good conduct bit necessarily. But
yeah, I've only ever had to chuck out 2 people in the last 20 odd years. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, good conduct there. Well done.
Yeah.
I bet you did it with vigor and enthusiasm, though, didn't you?
In one particular case, yes, I did. It's unfortunate when people go out and have a few drinks and get stupid and can't control themselves.
Yeah.
But hey,
Mark Fairhurst says, sorry to hear that. What other models are you all working on? So, Trev, what are you working on, buddy?
At the moment, I'm doing a bit of my Border Models Zero, which is the
Members'
choice build.
Yeah.
I'm also working on a fisherman's trawler.
Oh.
Ooh.
That'll look nice when it's painted.
Yeah. I'll paint it up and give it to somebody, give it to one of the local kids or something if they want it.
That might be a bit creepy, walking up to some random local kid going, do you want a little vote?
Oh, no, there's 1 or 2. Not that many families around here that have got young children. It's more an oldies estate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you get put when you get old. So, yeah, I might give it one up.
So what are you working on, Gary?
Can't tell you.
Top secret.
Well, not top secret. It's the next Matchbox build. So, as I haven't revealed what the Matchbox build is, I can't tell you what it is yet. But it's a Matchbox kit I'm building, and I'm loving it. Actually, loving it, as I always do. That's that. I've finished the Leo in the week, so I've also started to build a half track that's got a 20mm gun on the back. Because I wanted something German to try out some paints that Gallery sent. They're the first of their military range, their RAL German paints. So they've sent over. They haven't even got proper labels on these ones. It's really cool. So we've got two types of olive green, a dark brown, a black green, a sand colour and another brown. So I don't know if you can see those.
I mean, I don't know if you can say, Gary, are they coming out on the 8th with a lot of other stuff?
They are. Yes, they are coming out. But it's going to be the 15th now. It was going to be the 8th. They've put it back a week because of shipping delays that they've had. What I have had, and I've just been shooting a video on earlier, is a paint shaker.
Yeah, I've seen a video of that already. That looks good.
So that works very well. The only thing I found with it, if you've got things like these AK Extreme Metal things, they don't center very well in the top. The top bit's loose and it just sort of sits and weights down the thing. The thing at the bottom actually moves it and shakes it around. It doesn't center very well, so it gets off center and it starts walking around by itself.
Yeah, is that because of the size of the lid?
It's the particular. No, yes, it is actually. But then I've put bigger lids in, like from Mr. Color and things like that, and they center okay. I think it's a combination of the height and the quite wide lid at the top. I've used taller ones like these ammo atom thing. I've used those work fine. And I hope maybe tomorrow might be a video about it tomorrow, because I've shot it, most of it. I just need to do
Yeah,
a
because
few
at the
bits.
moment it's showing out of stock on their website.
Yeah, well, it will until
Yeah.
the 15th.
Yeah.
So what happened is I got some, I think it's like chromate green or something, and I put it on the high speed full length, and it didn't mix it properly.
Yeah.
But then it's a thing I've had for like 5 or 6 months and never opened. But then I thought, I know what, I'll turn it upside down, because what do you do? I don't know what you guys do. If you've got a pot of paint, you try shaking it and it doesn't mix properly, you turn it upside down.
Like down. Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried that. No problem. Perfect.
Yeah.
Gravity assistant.
Yeah, also because I think it gets just a little air gap between the liquid and the residue of the colour at the top, and it sort of sloshes it around more effectively than when it's the right way up. And especially if it's got a mixing ball in it, and the mixing ball, of course, is in the slosh at the top. It doesn't release and mix properly for a while. But I did that and it worked perfectly. But I tried it on Vallejo, Real Colour, on Atom, Mr. Colour. What was that one? I tried it on Life Colour. All sorts on panel line wash bottles, and it works really, really well. It's a lovely little thing. Very happy with it.
Excellent.
Yeah, it doesn't seem a bad price either.
I don't know how much it's going for, actually. They don't tell me stuff like that.
It was somebody in America or something done a review of it, and it did give a price. Okay. Yeah, and it didn't seem too bad. It wasn't ridiculous money.
I'd probably Barbatus Rex, I would imagine, because he does a lot of stuff with gallery.
No, it wasn't him, actually.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I thought, but no, it wasn't him, and I don't know who it was. It's somebody that I've never seen before.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I will check it out. I'll ask the guys what the deals are anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. I know there's a couple of other things that are coming out out this way. There's like a model, like you know, if you're doing Warhammer, you get those little handle things that grip the base of the Warhammer so you can paint it properly.
Yeah.
I've seen Timmy use it loads. I think they're producing something like that. There's a new compressor coming out as well, a tabletop one like the Turbox, but a professional version of Turbox.
Yeah.
There's a few other bits and pieces, and the paints as well. So I'm going to build something that I can then paint.
Cool. Dogsaur says, my phone's not working right. Adam already took out cash specifically for it. Make sure I don't touch the card. Good man.
Good lad, yeah.
Ian says, take lots of money. You will buy stuff. Adam says, take 500 quid to the show and don't spend any more than that. Any more fiscal suggestions? Just ask. 500 quid's a lot of money. There's the link for the raffle. Do go and check it out. Even if it's only £1, like one ticket, it will all help Moles of Heroes in what they do.
Oh yes, every little helps.
Yeah, and of course in November we'll be running the annual Tools for Moles for Heroes fundraiser as well. That we do on the channel for the last 2 years. Last year we raised, I think it was £1,725.
Excellent.
Matthew says, Adam Scale Modelling, I'm financially irresponsible. Can't advise you. Just stock up with paints. Adam, Duke, thankfully the stash is near full, so I can only buy a few more editions. I'm going to ask around the IPMS groups and see what's what for Telford and try to hit that also this year. Ooh.
Excellent.
Bob, question for Mr. Mikey. Did the canopy masks arrive? Not yet, buddy. Not yet. But our postie doesn't usually get here till sort of 1 o'clock anyway. Ian, if there are kits under the table, haggle the price, as those selling probably will accept less than the price advertised. Yeah. Didn't they ban that last year at Telford?
I thought that
they did.
I thought you couldn't do that anymore. Yeah.
Paul says, for those who are not sure of the size of a 1/16th M4 Sherman, it's 165 millimeters wide by 415 millimeters long. Oh, that's actually not bad size.
No, 415. What's that? That's
45 centimeters.
Yeah, what's that? Just 415. So that's about 12,
That's
15,
18,
16,
18 inches.
18 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a 30 centimeter ruler and a 6 centimeter rule. A 15 centimeter ruler. Mark says, I have a Matchbox kit in my stash. It's one of the V bombers. Nice. Dorkasaur says,
I would say.
Dorkasaur says, guess who's back?
You remember the Airfix Club, Gary?
I am, yes.
You get the magazine?
I do, yes. I got it the other day.
What do you think? I thought it was actually pretty good with a lot of the write-ups and bits and bobs.
It was, some of the content's great. What I wish to God they would do is get a proofreader.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff in there. Special offer on page 10. Well, no, there's a thing about the ME410 that starts on page 10. There's a brief mention of a special offer on page like 13 or 14, but not really made clear. And then also it says, unlike the captured Wellington, see later in the booklet. And I thought, well, no, you haven't got the story of the Luftwaffe Wellington in here, mate. You know, it's just very poor. The content, the subject matter is good. The execution of it is very poor. I think by modern standards. You know, changes to font sizes and even typeface between different things. It's just rushed. And
do you think maybe they've used AI instead of an actual proper editor again?
I don't know that, but I just know whoever signed it off has never published a magazine in their lives. Or if they have, they've been sacked by the company that published the magazine. Because when I was doing printed stuff, that would not have got out of the company ever.
Either that, or they've been moved from one company to the Airfix. That seems to be happening a lot.
They've just got people in who aren't really.
Oh, fair.
No, what you know, like a couple of guys who have written articles, they don't even work there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lovely article about the SRN6. I think Nathan wrote. He's not there now. You know, it's things like it's just a bit badly thought out, but then, you know, what can you say?
Let's rattle through these comments because it's built up quite quick.
I mean, who the bloody hell was Andy, Airfix Treasures? Never heard of him.
No, I think he's part of the Airfix.
Andy
Airfix
Kirby.
History something club or something, I don't know.
Probably part of a SIG or something.
Airfix Modeling, SIG, Andy Kirby.
Yeah,
Never
SIG,
heard of him.
Special Interest Group.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Adam says, oh, Trev, heads up, one of the things that coming does need a few parts put together.
Oh my God, no, not parts put together.
Oh, Adam, did you see what Ultimate Mould Products put up today? They did a 3D print for someone, and it's like a fantasy medieval village, but it's like one big 3D print. It looks really cool. Adam also says, I think the limit on it is around 120 to 130 mils on the shaker, which is pretty damn good. Adam says, I've rammed most into it, and it's been mostly stable, bar one or two style bottles, but they were the extremes. Yeah, there you go.
I think looking at the inside of the top, there's like one set of centering things, then there's another set, but between the two sets of centering, there's like a little flat spot. And I think if you hit that flat spot with what you're doing, especially with some of these bottles that have got sort of slightly rounded caps, they find it difficult to self-center, so they can wobble around a bit. But you know what? It's not the end of the world, frankly. You know, an AK extreme metal, that's done in like 10 seconds. So yeah, it's good.
Long
Adam
as it
says,
does.
Adam says, independent Matthew. Matthew says, okay, I'd get a gallon of Decal salt and set. Lol. Yeah. I need to get some more of that at some point. Adam says, I generally have about 5 years supply of Decal stuff. Yeah, just remember, Adam, don't stash too many chemicals in your flat. Otherwise, you might end up with sneaky peekies bouncing through your windows with the balaclavas on and helicopters overhead. Julian says, rule of thumb regarding cash and model shows, take as much as she who must be obeyed allows you to, and or maximum that won't get you a bollocking. Timothy, hello.
Good morning.
Jim, how you doing, good
Hello,
boy?
Gary. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Mikey.
Morning.
Hello, everyone in chat. Good morning
Yeah.
and good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today.
It's like the Truman Show, in here.
I guess.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Yes. Yeah.
Matthew says, Mikey, yes, the Shermans don't take up much space. I like it because it's static, so it won't have the weight of the RC version. Yeah. Tracky's in. He says, hello, Mike and company. Hello, Tracky. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Good on you.
Adam, yep, they do custom prints, but it was the first time seeing one, and holy, yeah, it was impressive. Like all the brick, it had all the stone walls and everything, and they all look spot on. Adam says, bringing Scottish independence one Decal Molotov at a time.
Decal Molotov.
Oh
You
dear.
talk about they drink it, for Christ's sakes.
They probably do. If you left it lying around too long, somebody probably would drink it if they're in Scotland. Ooh, coffee.
Hey, what? You got coffee?
Yes, I have.
Have you had it delivered again?
No, I made it before the stream. It's in an insulated mug.
I'll let you off.
I need to get one of those mug warm insulated mugs. Those are good. Gary, are you going to offer insulated mugs as part of your merchandise? I've got one.
That's an idea.
I've got your official Gary stuff mug. And,
Excellent.
Can you maybe offer an insulated version of this? And
I'm sure that is possible. I'm sure. Yeah,
Gary?
absolutely, it is possible. Actually, yes.
If you go onto Redbubble, I think Redbubble do.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
I'm sure they
got
do.
some online.
Yeah. Because there's Redbubble. You can get pretty much anything through them. So
Yeah.
I'll sort that out, Jim.
Oh well, thank you. I was only half sincere about that. I was kind of joking about it. But if you
No
do
problem.
it gladly, I'll get two. I'll get one from my best mate who bought me this
Excellent.
last year for my birthday. So
Oh, how kind. Yes,
I know.
I'll sort something out in the next couple of days. I'll try to remember to do that.
I wore this shirt because I knew you were on. So
Excellent. Oh, good man. Yo, Bears.
yeah, the training camp begins in earnest this week.
Excellent.
I
Looking
believe
forward to the
veterans
next
are
season.
reporting. So
I've got a good feeling about next season.
I'm actually interested. It's actually spurred my interest to watch football again. I've been taking a leave from it for a long time, mostly on account of the fact that they're fairly insignificant for a long time now, and so this guy comes in and makes me watch it again. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna have a little coffee and I'm gonna get over my workbench. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go to yet. I've got so many choices.
Spoiled for choice.
Spoiled for choice.
You know, Adam is going to a model show this weekend. Is that what he's been messaging about?
That's if the SAS don't bounce through his window sometime soon. With him going on about Decal Molotov cocktails.
Because there's we got a big event here. We got the IPMS Nationals, the big United States show, and it's not far from me, about 3 hours away. But I didn't go this year for lack of funds. But I might go next year, which is down in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama,
Ooh.
which is about 5-6 hours drive south, maybe 8. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
A bunch of friends of mine are planning on joining up, and one of them lives down at the southern end of Alabama, think they rhyme. And he's going to drive up north because he lives along the Gulf Shore, and he said he's going to that. So we'll see. I mean, a lot can happen in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, the only time I've seen Alabama is in films or on the Top Gear special, where
I've never been there myself.
they would set the challenge on the Top Gear special of painting each other's cars with slogans that were designed to draw as much unwelcome attention as possible.
Down there, that could be downright dangerous.
Oh, you should look it up on YouTube. They had to pull up at a petrol station to fuel up, and they didn't even get a chance to fuel up. People started coming out and chasing them with shotguns and everything.
Oh,
and they ended up they were getting chased down the roads and everything. And they had to pull over and use bottles of Coca-Cola to try and scrub off all the paint and everything. It did not go well.
Better ye than me.
Yeah. Adam says, actually, the weirdest link to someone drinking Deckle stuff, I had to once do an emergency plan change in the DIY section because a kid from Essex thought white spirits was vodka. Oh, dear God. Well, that's why they changed, the hand sanitizers dispensers in hospitals. That's why they changed them to foam, because the alcoholics were going in on a night and squeezing the bloody alcohol gel out of them and trying to drink the alcohol gel.
Wow.
Adam says, so I could bet 100 million or whatever it is that someone has looked at Microset and set themselves into hospital. Yeah. Probably.
I thought they had mostly vinegar in there. In those decals.
Yeah, one of them's white vinegar. Yeah.
Paul says, I now have the French destroyer from the Hello French Task Force Revettement Alemar 1400 built and painted. It'll be deckled tonight and put with the other two ships. Nice. Dorcosaurus says, I'm in Mobile. Takes about 7.5 hours to drive to Huntsville. Wow.
Okay, well then, I grossly underestimated my travel time, Dorca.
Mobile, Alabama.
Alabama.
Isn't that where Forrest Gump was from? One of the characters was from.
Good question. I'm trying to remember the film. You might be right. Can't recall exactly.
Paul says, and that will be the Hello Group build on Moz 6510. Discord done for me. Excellent. Matthew, during swine flu epidemic, the Alkies were drinking the hand soap as it was 80% alcohol. Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
When that was happening, I was down in the Falkland Islands, and one of the lads came down with the flu. But because they didn't know whether it was swine flu or not, they had to isolate him in his room. And one person on the camp, nobody else was allowed on the corridor. One person each day had to go take their food down to the end of the corridor, open the door, place it inside the door, and then close the door back up again and bang on the wall so that they knew to come and get their food. Because in barracks, it's quite close quarters and diseases can spread quickly.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Paul says 3 ships in 1 month was fun, but never again. Joe, I hate missing this South talk, but I've got to go now. It's time to start the fire. It's a pyromania. Mobile is 85 miles from me. Bye all.
See you, Joe. Take care.
See you, Joe.
Ian says Deckle set is the vinegar one, but it's a bit too expensive to put on my chips.
Yeah, well, there's a few other additives in there. I don't think that would make your potato chips not so. Or I'm sorry, chips. Forgot.
Chips are like fat fries.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I remembered. See.
Yeah, well done. See, you
but
spend
either way, I don't think that would be very appetizing.
No. That's what happens when you spend a lot of time around those Brits.
Well, I believe that the fries actually originated in Belgium, and how they became to be called French fries, I'm not sure, but there is a
parts of
shopping
Belgium
mall.
speak French.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mikey. Go ahead.
Parts of Belgium speak French.
Ah, okay. All right, there you go. Well, there you have it. Mystery solved.
Mystery solvent.
That's got to be it there.
All right, I'm gonna black out for a second and relocate.
Right,
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
How's Maria's channel going, Gary?
Okay, this morning there's going to be another video tomorrow, which is going to be about Pike's Place Market in Seattle.
Nice.
And thanks to my wonderful viewers, her subscriber count doubled in the last week. So
excellent.
Nice little bonus. She's feeling very happy about it.
Good.
So yeah, she's quite keen. Oh, she's got probably about, I'd say, somewhere between 60 and 80 videos worth of footage.
Yeah,
she can do, but she's got to learn to do the editing.
Yeah.
So she started on Monday.
Yeah.
And by last night, she said, "Oh, I'm almost there." I said, "Actually, no, you're not," because I've been helping her out. So I've been spending 2 days doing that, and I thought, no, you really need to do this. You need to. But I think this video was just one that was just like running before you can walk, because there's a lot of stock needed. There's a lot of sort of different clip types and stuff. So it's a bit more complex than a regular video.
Yeah.
So what I said to her was, look, you're getting very frustrated by this and very angry, and I don't want you to give up. So what I'll do is tomorrow morning I'll get up, we'll walk the dog, come back. I'll start from scratch and do your video for you.
Yeah.
But this weekend you find a video you can do that is just simply cutting and joining clips.
Yeah.
With no voiceovers, no stock or whatever, or minimal. And it took me 2 hours to do the whole thing from beginning to end.
She needs to learn the basic skills first, doesn't she?
Absolutely. And I said, it's like, go back to photography. She's a very, very, very good photographer.
Yeah.
But it's like you get a brand new camera. What you really need to worry about as a professional is shutter speed and aperture and stuff like that. Yeah. You don't need to worry about multi-facet, this, that, and everything, because it's just going to confuse you.
Yeah.
So video editing is the same. There's all sorts of tricks and things you can do, and jump cuts and little slots and doubling up on this and doing that. But that all takes time to learn. Basics of, this is a clip, put it here, cut it to length, join it to the next one, maybe do a transition if it needs it. Get that done, then render it. Get that nailed first. And she's getting there. She is getting there. So hopefully she'll be able to do that. So so I've been a bit out of time to do my stuff this week, but we're getting there. It's good.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad it's starting to go well.
Yeah, it is. And she's sort of very happy. Her typical freelancer, her attitude is, well, it doesn't matter how much I earn as long as I can put it against tax, all like the stuff I'm doing. So yeah, that's kind of a different way of earning money, isn't it? But so that's business expense. That I've made videos on it, therefore I can put that against my tax bill. Oh right, okay. And here was me thinking it was the creative joy of making something for YouTube. No, it's tax dodge. Excellent, well done.
I like it.
Yeah. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, so she's good. It's good. It'll get better. But as I say, there's another one dropping about the market. It's dropping tomorrow, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's good. Yeah. Do you know what she wants to do though? The whole idea of the place isn't like travelogues. It's about doing stuff in your later years and not thinking, oh, I'm in my 70s, therefore I can't. It's all about, oh yes, you can. You can go and do this. You can do this. She wants to do vertical wind tunnel. diving skydiving simulator.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we'll see what she does with that.
She sounds like a person after my own heart.
Yeah, do you know what? You meet her, you do not imagine how old she is. You can't guess her age, because she definitely does not behave or indeed look like her chronological age. But don't bloody behave like it, that's for sure. And she's got the right attitude, which is, well, if we're in a position where we can do stuff these days and do it while she's still physically fit enough to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And that's I think it's good advice for anyone. Whilst you can, get it done, because there's going to come times when you can't.
Yeah. And all that's going to happen is the money's just going to sit there, and either the bloody government they're going to take it, or
some bank's going to make a shitload of money out of it. Yeah. So. Oh well.
IDF Israeli Sand Grey from a Sherman.
Oh, very hot. Oh, muchas gracias. Muy bueno.
It's Vallejo Primer.
I've lost my PE scissors that I bought.
I've lost my marbles.
I
Doug says,
lost them a long time ago, mate.
Doug says, bye, Joe. Paul says, I'm waiting for my bike forks to arrive. They are getting picked up later today. Yeah, he burst his bloody forks yesterday, the other day, didn't he?
Ooh, nasty.
So,
he says, no, not cheap. Ian Chambers says, can we have the link, please, Gary? I'll find it now and I'll put it in, mate.
Oh, what is that? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Make sure it's the one from the most recent one, which is Maria's passport years, because she changed the name.
Yeah.
To make it a bit more hers, but yeah.
Have a look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put it in Monday Matters again this Monday.
See if there's anywhere worth going to.
Well, Seattle. Well, now there's the thing where you haven't been.
Yeah.
The last, because she started basically with our last holiday, so it's like you've probably been to all of those.
I mean, have you done anything sort of recently, well, in the last, say, year or so, but where you've been before and now you've gone back again?
Do you know we haven't actually?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
No, I think we're trying to more and more to do something go to the Far East in January in Australia. No, we have a couple of other things, but now she's looking at going to Japan.
I keep looking at that,
2 or 3 years time.
Yeah.
But she keeps saying, doing these cruises, and I said, but it's Japan. You don't need to do cruises in Japan. What you want is a package that uses the bullet trains.
Yeah.
Use the Shinkansen, get around. It's a lot easier, a lot cheaper. The only thing, of course, is you have to keep packing and unpacking all the time, which you don't on a cruise ship.
Well, but
other than that,
that's it.
I'd love it.
Yeah, I've just booked. We're taking the grandson to Kenya on safari next year.
And
we've done it about probably 15 years ago. We done it 16 years ago. Yeah. And I think when we done it, it was probably about $3,000, $3,500 for the two of us, something like that.
Jesus, ain't that now?
It's cost us $15,000 for the three of us.
Yeah.
Holy cow! That's $5,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, regarding that trip to Japan, Gary, you might be timing it right, seeing they just had that awful earthquake. And you wait a few years, it'd be safe from it. That's nasty quake they had there.
Yeah, the nature of earthquakes, however, is not that you have a 7.5 or an 8, and that's it for a while. It ain't work like that.
No, especially there. That's a very unstable part of the world.
Because what happens is you have a 7.5 or an 8 at like the northern end of a rift. And then that just starts putting strain on the southern end of the rift. And if they're like 300 miles apart, the basic effect, 300 miles down and 300 apart, the basic effect's going to be the same. On the surface, it's going to be 7.5, 8, no matter what. So, yeah. It's just a thing. I mean, dude, I visited California, so I know I'm fine.
Oh yeah, and I don't question your travel
We went
credentials at all. No, not
No,
at all.
we went. I went to North. I was in California about I'm going to say 3 or 4 weeks after the Northridge quake in '94.
Oh yes, I remember that. A friend of mine was in Los
Right.
Angeles at the time.
And about 11 o'clock at night, I was in my hotel room, and the whole thing starts shaking. I'm thinking, "Holy shit, it's an earthquake!" And so put on my dressing gown, rushed downstairs, managed to remember my room key, rushed downstairs to the lobby, looking like, where's the emergency exit, to find like no one in the lobby. And I thought, okay, well, they must all have left then, and ran out into the car park, and then there was no one there. And so I walked slowly back in, looking rather sheepishly, and I went to reception and said, what happened? They said, oh, that's only about a 4.5. No one bothers with those. He said, if you don't hear glass breaking, don't move. So, okay, that's a good tip. Thank you for that. They were so casual about it.
Well, I guess it's kind of like, I don't know, a matter of a way of living down there. I've never.
Yeah. It's just that's how it is.
I've
Ain't
been
gonna
to
hurt
San
if you
Diego,
don't. Yeah.
but never LA.
Yeah.
Ian Chambers says 70 is the new 40.
Absolutely.
Paul says, have you heard the new PM is wanting to raise the MOD recall back to service? Good luck with that.
Yeah, best of luck with that, mate. Yeah.
You'll have Gary sat on a cliff with a GPMG or something. Dorkosaurus says, I was wrong. It's a little over 5 hours to Huntsville. There we go.
Although if our friends in South America keep going the way they're going, I'll be bloody volunteering, mate. I'm not doing it again. Anyway,
I've put a link into Maria's channel.
Yeah,
I'll leave FIFA to try and sort them out.
Mark says, my word, there's a lot of money for a holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian Chambers says that's another subscriber for Maria.
Hey, thank you.
She's got a wonderful voice for reading stories out, hasn't she?
She has. I have had to get her to not whisper.
Yeah.
Quite as much. She needs to and I keep saying, imagine you're on your phone. And then I said, no, don't imagine you're on the phone because you're really, really loud when you're on the phone. imagine you're just chatting with someone at one of our, in the evening or something, just chatting. That's the sort of volume you want. You can't just not like a David Attenborough, and here we are in the jungle, all that. And not like shouting it, but somewhere in between. Just be natural. And we can mess with volume levels in the video and all the rest of that easily.
Yeah, as long as your voice is normal pitch and everything.
Yeah, she's got a nice voice for it, and
she'd do really well for reading children's stories and things like that.
Well, yeah, she had a lot of practice with the grandkids as well, so yeah, she would.
Hey, maybe that's another channel she could try. Is reading children's stories for kids.
Yeah. But the one she really needs to make once she's established, so it gets the spread, is how to run the Avios game for air miles, how to maximize that at the lowest possible cost, because she's brilliant at that.
Yeah,
really brilliant at it.
Ian says, I will re-enlist if I can use my SLR.
Absolutely, none of that modern rubbish. A man's rifle.
I'll re-enlist as long as I don't have to do anything other than just sit there with a shit ton of ammunition and a rifle. There's a article on news the other day. Apparently, only 6% of Britons now would join up if we got invaded.
Well, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah,
doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Well, Morgan wants to go and work at Airbus when he's older, when he can leave school. And I said to him, why do you want to work in Airbus? He said, because I want to work with planes. He said, why don't you join the Royal Air Force or something? He went, no. He said, because I don't want to get killed. I went, I'm alive. You went,
Oh,
yeah, but you were lucky.
Oh, my dear boy, you're going to be in a hotel, remember, according to everyone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's right.
According to everyone, what I hear on this channel every time the Noble service is mentioned, we're all going to be in bloody 5-star hotels being raced on hand and foot. So there's no danger if you're dying, Morgan, my friend. If you listen to this lot, go for it. Bloody go for it.
Yeah,
Live the
you might even get a
life.
medal for it.
Yeah.
Oh, plenty of medals on offer.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffy beds and medals, and lovely hotel rooms, and yes, flash uniform. Oh,
Yeah, that's
wonderful.
right. That RAF, they still have blue uniforms.
RF blue grey, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
You could even put LEDs in your lights.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't need to have your
LEDs in your
they
lights.
provide
LEDs in your
LEDs.
rifle.
Provide LEDs for you.
Oh, LEDs in
You
your
know.
rifle. Sorry, not LEDs
Well,
in your.
it proves you're in no danger, because you wouldn't be showing LEDs in your firearm if you're under any danger whatsoever, would you?
Exactly.
You'd be hiding.
It's not very tactical, is it?
Not very tactical. Yeah, so yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, whilst we still have an Air Force.
Yeah. Right now, it won't be long before they're all just stood around one aircraft. And that'll be the whole airfield.
Yeah, scratching their heads going, oh, that's going to cost you, mate.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you. Oh, no.
Oh, do they do that in the Air Force as well, the mechanics?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll tell you. Oh, mate, it's unreal. It's bloody unreal. The aircraft mechs, yeah, but the vehicle mechs are the best. They're salt of the earth. And,
yeah, of course we are.
They're properly sorted out a lot of problems and stuff that could have gone very badly wrong in the past for me, certainly. But yeah, they can do the full quick fit Euro.
Yeah.
Ooh, Land Rover by 1,500. I don't know. You see, difficult getting the parts shipped over. I'd love to help you out, but well, and also we're a man down on the rotor, and dude, can you just check the pressure in there or not? I haven't got a pressure tester. Can you do it? Oh, I don't know. I have to sign that out. Oh, I'm not sure. Jimmy's not here to sign it out. Oh, that's.
Sounds like the city of Chicago to me.
Yeah.
Well, one advantage of being one of those vehicle mechanics was that when my car was due its MOT each year, a couple of weeks before, I could do the brakes and everything, and then just say to the sergeant, "Can you do this favor? Can you put it on the brake tester for us? Or can you supervise me whilst I put it on the brake tester?" And then I would check my brakes, and then if the MOT came back saying it needed new brakes, I'd just take the certificate to him, going, "You lying little shit. Do your job properly."
You see, that's why we called it Quick Fit, because there's more private plates in the bloody hangars than there were military ones.
Yeah. We've got to make money on the side somehow.
Yeah.
Top up our wages.
Is that a Ford Capri? No, it's a special low visibility Land Rover, sir. Oh, is it? Okay, carry on.
Yeah. I remember when one of the lads, he was driving one of our lieutenants down to Sennybridge, and about 10 o'clock at night, he rang up the unit, because our unit was a recovery unit anyway. So he just rang us up and he said, "Can you send one of the wrecker crews to come down, pick us up, because we've rolled down the side of the mountain?" And the corp went, "No." And he went, "Why not?" And he went, "Well, they're all pissed in the bar.
Yeah.
You have to call the AA out or something." And the recovery service did more damage to the Land Rover than what he did. Rolling it down the hill. And apparently when the wrecker crew turned up, the lieutenant was still sat upside down in the car with his arms folded. Looking very angry. So then I have to spend weeks bloody replacing panels on Land Rovers and things. Respraying it and stuff. Paul says, "Gary, are you on about the argy-bargies?"
I may or may not have. I shouldn't comment about this. You may think that. I couldn't possibly comment myself.
Mark says, "Sub to the channel." Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Paul says, "That's another subscriber for Maria." Awesome.
Thanks, dudes. Appreciate this. I really do.
She's cleaning up today, Gary. I subscribe too. So
And also, I should point out to everyone involved the old saying in Egypt I was once told by a dive instructor: "Happy wife, happy life." I don't mean anything sexist or derogatory about that. Happy partner, happy life. It should be, but it was Egypt and it rhymes. So
Yes.
and it's true.
Scuba diving in Egypt, eh? How the other half used to live.
Used to it. It's bloody cheap in those days, mate. I'll tell you what.
It bloody ain't now.
No, you used to get the old squeezy jet out there. Used to get probably most days 2 dives over 10. You get about 15, 20 dives in a week and a half. Lovely.
Yeah, whereabouts did you used to go?
Used to go to Sharm el Sheikh.
Oh, Sharm el Sheikh, yeah.
Look, but you know, one day went to a place called Ras Mohammed, a dive site. Went there a lot, and been there. And this American was there. He said, "Oh, I did Ras Mohammed yesterday. Don't want to go there again today." I said, "What sort of diver are you, dude?" So you've seen everything underwater yesterday, and every current possibility, everything. I've dived Ras Mohammed probably 30 times, and every dive was different. I saw different fish. I saw different interactions with the ocean, with everything. So open your damn eyes. It's not like ticking it off.
Is that the one where they got what? Yeah, is that the one where they got what they call the blue hole?
Blue hole is up at Dahab, a bit further up the coast.
Yeah.
Which is a very, very famous dive site for the number of people that have killed themselves there, doing stupid things. It's because it's very famously in diving. They say the most dangerous chemical there is testosterone.
Yes,
because it makes young men do stupid things that they shouldn't do, and that's why 99% of the people who die at Blue Hole die. They dive too deep. They try and take on far more than they're capable of, and they pay the penalty. Now, but next to the Blue Hole, just a bit south on the coast, is a thing called the Canyon, and it's like a rift in the coral, and it goes down to 30 meters, which if you've done advanced open water is your natural limit anyway, 30 meters. But you go down 30 meters and just roll onto your back to look up, and it's like this crack of light. It is absolutely stunning. It's amazing, the view. It's just truly, truly awe-inspiring, and you just spend a few minutes just looking at that, and then you can sort of slowly work your way back up and get your nitrogen out as you do it. But that's a gorgeous dive, one of the best I've ever done. So yeah, I used to go a lot, but then the bomb went off on that Russian plane flying out of Sharm, and it closed down for a few years, and then we said, but where else can we go? And we looked around the Mediterranean, and Albania looked interesting, so just opened up everything. Started going to Albania, haven't done a single dive there. Just really, really love the country, so I can't be asked, actually.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't seem. It's strange. It's not a place that you would sort of like. What's name with scuba diving? Is it not really? You say, oh, we're going to Albania.
No.
Yeah.
No, but then there's quite a lot of wrecks around on the coast.
Yeah.
And it's the Dalmatian coast. It's got quite that sort of limestoney, quite craggy limestoney stuff. But the big thing was, until 93, it was a completely closed country.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been overdived because no one dived there before. So all the wreck sites are absolutely pristine. So it's quite, and it was very, very cheap to visit at the time. It's not so much now, but at the time it was insanely cheap to go there. So
I've had a few people.
I've never dived, but I've never once dived there. It's really bizarre. In fact, I don't think I've dived ever since that. Dived in Iceland once, and that was it.
Yeah, I've got a few people recommend going to Albania for holiday.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. I like it a lot. I think we've been probably 10 times altogether. Yeah,
I
10 or 11 times. Sorry?
I dived in Iceland once.
What'd you trip over?
Frozen peas.
That's the worst.
Ian James says the RF does have the best food. They do.
But it was nice taco. I'll give you that. Breakfast was good. Breakfast was always good.
Saying that, I did used to really enjoy the army breakfast before they brought in all the civvy contractors.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so good. Paul says the Hella Turpitz has been shipped. Ooh. Paul says testosterone. Damn, I wondered what made me join up with the services. Cheers, Gary. It was money for me.
So, yeah. Yeah, well. Can't take a joke, don't sign.
Yeah, I was just a legalized mercenary.
Yeah.
We've got 29 people watching. 29 people watching and 17 likes so far.
I'm pretty sure I just joined by accident. I just signed her on the wrong dotted line or something, I'm sure. I never meant to do it.
Sounds like the Three Stooges when they accidentally joined the Foreign Legion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The flying deuces.
Oh yeah, Laurel and Hardy. Yeah. Well, they deliberately joined to forget. That was the motivation for Oliver. He was going to forget the woman who had, broke his heart, and didn't quite work out that way.
It was a good film, though.
Oh yeah.
I do like the Laurel and Hardy films.
Oh, love it.
Have you seen any of their silent stuff from the pre-talkie era in the Max Sennett studios? That's some real high-paced slapstick.
Yeah. That's hardcore.
It is.
That is hardcore slapstick. That is that actually is like bordering on art. It is so crafted and so carefully considered. It's not just right, here's a script, like stand in front of the camera and dick about for 5 minutes or whatever. It was like every move was carefully thought out. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love them.
Yeah. I've got a few of the films on a playlist on this channel.
Mm-hmm. I always used to love the one where they got they were going to get a fishing boat, so they were selling fish.
Oh yeah, I have that on my the hard drive on my DVD player. And
braces me up constantly. Just so funny.
Look for the another good one is where they're called the music box or musical box, where they're movers and they're delivering a piano.
Oh yeah. Is it Lombard?
And those are shot right there in modern day Hollywood. I mean, you look at some of the buildings and they're still standing today, but it was at almost 100 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
A lot of them are on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's Three Stooges fan groups and Laurel and Hardy, Abbott Costello. You want to look at Warner Brothers Animation. There's all kinds of groups that post stuff. And then there's dedicated following groups that you can join to, subscribe to. I mean, here's a for instance for you. I'd never even heard of this old black and white British television series called Callan, Callan.
Oh, it's Edward Woodward.
Right, Edward Woodward as a hired assassin.
That's right.
And I watched the very first episode of the very first season where he hunted down this ex-Nazi, and I was like, okay, I'll watch this. I'd never seen it before, and I loved it.
It's very good.
Matthew says there are old soldiers and there are bold soldiers. There are no old, bold soldiers. Very true. Junior says that's the first. No, Gary, sausages are in the next aisle.
Yeah. Of course.
I just love the fact that as soon as I said I dove in Iceland, you knew exactly where I was going, because you don't see me as someone who would go diving.
No, I see you as someone who would work a pun. That's what I see.
Yeah,
I may well have been diving.
I knew there was something coming somewhere. I mean,
I can see a subtext on its way as it crosses the horizon. There's a A bit, yeah, a
Hello.
bit like that. A warning goes off. It says,
Yeah.
"Warning,
Yes.
subtext alert."
I have done diving though.
Good.
You have.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was only in a swimming pool, like, but it was like one of those experience things when you're a cadet. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty freaky the first time you go underwater and you keep breathing.
yeah,
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I love that bit.
yeah,
I love the bit. There was when I was learning, you have to navigate underwater, so you've got a compass and you have to follow compass bearings underwater.
Yeah.
And figure out how. And the idea is you come back to where you started.
Yeah.
And we did that, and then we just went off on another leg, out and back leg. And as we're going on, I'm sort of looking down, staring at this compass, and the guy just sort of taps me on the shoulder and makes me look up. And there's like all these fish swimming with me. I remember thinking, I'm in freaking Finding Nemo. This is so cool. This is just the best thing in the world. Yeah.
See, I've
I
always
loved
had a fear of going anywhere where I can't sort of get to outside fresh air very quickly on one breath.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
And I think
I don't do cave dives. I won't do cave diving because for that reason, I always like to think if I need to, I can get upstairs quick.
Yeah.
In open water. In a cave, you can't. And I just, nah, it's not for me.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
I think it's because I grew up knowing that my granddad drowned and things.
Well, that would be a trigger, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah. I actually found the newspaper article about that a couple of years ago.
All right.
Turned out he was driving a fruit and veg truck towards, you got Runcorn Bridge.
Yes.
It's called Jubilee Bridge. Which, by the way, the other night they made it into a snow scene for the new Batman film. They were filming on the new Batman film on it.
Oh, cool.
You got the Jubilee Bridge, and then you got the Swing Bridge slightly further up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, he was coming down the road in his wagon towards that Swing Bridge at night, and the lights weren't on, and he didn't realise that the bridge was open. And by the time the operator had sort of jumped out and sort of waved at him to stop, he'd gone through and went off into the Mersey. And they couldn't. They got his driver's mate out, but they couldn't get him out. So they didn't get him out until they got the wagon out a week later.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Woo. That is a nasty way to go. I'm sorry, Mikey. I don't mean to, talk badly about it. That is, wow. I can think of other ways to go.
Well, all my mum's family live in St. Helens, so we used to go across Runcorn Bridge and that all the time. But if Runcorn Bridge was busy, we'd go across that Swing Bridge, and my mum would always sort of tense up and start shaking as she was going across it, driving across it.
Sure, yeah.
Paul says, to be honest, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead, Mike. You finish the chat. That's all right.
I don't know if Trevor's still on the phone or not, but I muted him because he was on the phone. There you go. They muted themselves. Paul says, to be honest, I spent 6 months signing into the job centre at the old JSA. I got fed up, so I picked up the phone at Croydon recruitment office, and that was it. I was in the army. Yeah, now you got to wait bloody 12 months to get through bloody whatever it's called, Capita or whatever. Abraham, you'll have to forgive me for the pronunciation of that. Just stumbled upon news whilst building a Tamir 135 Stug. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
thanks for sharing your projects and for this channel. You're welcome. And thank you.
Welcome in. Good to see him.
Yeah.
All right, I should say good to see your name out there. I don't see you, but
Oivar. Yeah, interesting. I'll have to call you Abraham just for the ease of pronunciation. I'm Welsh. I'm not great.
How about Abe?
Well, since they put Abraham, until they say otherwise, I'll probably say Abraham.
Fair enough.
I think that's the most respectful thing to do. Ian says, but those freezers are very deep, although they are very cold. Yeah, they're freezing, in fact. Julie says, I've done unplanned diving. It's called falling in. Yeah. Do you know what? I never understood. Gary will know this when he comes back. But when you get called on parade, they say get fell in, fall in.
Fall in, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll say get on parade, but a lot of times they say fall in.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that a lot in countless military films. Fall in, fall in.
Abraham says, "Oh yeah, good day from South Australia. Hello, we got another
Aussie joins the group.
Yeah.
Welcome in,
says,
Abraham.
He says, "No worries, Abe is great. By the way, my name is Dutch. Ooh, I like Holland.
Abraham
Netherlands is called now.
Var. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should have guessed by the those last four letters in the last name VAAR. That's definitely Western European, Nordic, Dutch stuff. Yeah, the double A's.
Yeah. Are you back, Gary?
Sorry, yes, I'm Maria. Just wanted something. Hang on.
It's gone from 69 to 73.
Okay. Four people have subscribed. She sends her love and her thanks.
Oh,
you're welcome.
And thank you, Mikey. She shouted.
It's all right.
You're going
to come on and say hello to us?
Yeah,
she's
come on.
in the garden. She's in the garden doing stuff, and yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll see just in case.
Yeah. Let's see the lady behind.
Wants to come on and say hi in person or not? Hang on, I'll take these.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, hi, Mikey. Thank you so much. Really
Hello.
appreciate it.
Hello. It's all right.
Can you hear
I'll
me?
switch camera over so you can see me. Even though that's a scary thought.
I'll see you on your live show.
This is Jim. He's from Chicago.
Okay. Hi, Mike.
Hello,
Jim.
Maria.
Thanks, Jim.
Yep.
And Trevor's in this one.
Okay.
Who's in the UK.
Well, thank you very much, Mikey. I really appreciate it.
It's all right. I really enjoy watching them. You got a lovely voice for it.
Nice meeting you. See ya.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm back to gardening now.
Yeah, I was just saying, Gary. Did you ever think it was weird that when they was asking us to get on parade, they'd say "get fell in" or "fall in"? Why? You don't fall in. You walk in, don't you?
Yeah, true. I don't know. To be perfectly frank, Mikey, there was a very large amount of stuff they used to shout that made no sense to me. The majority of my day made no sense. What do you mean by that? I mean, do it quickly. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, do it now. But
yeah,
let's not worry about semantics. Let's just do what we're damn well told. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this thing, like when I was on basic training, we had this Stripey. He was a Royal Engineer Stripey, and his favourite expression was "run with the speed of 1,000 gazelles." Well, 1,000 gazelles only run as fast as one.
Yes.
They're just a bigger.
They do. They do.
I questioned that. He wasn't very happy.
Run,
Maybe,
yeah, and he wasn't going to come up with run with the combined kinetic energy of 1,000 gazelles.
I was about to say, Gary. I think that's what he was inferring. But to ask him that question, I think would have just incurred his wrath even more.
Yeah. And that's how I spent my entire basic training in the guardhouse.
Yeah, I didn't. I was quite proud of in fact, I've got my basic training report over there with my army records, and it's everyone else got like a full page write up of what they've done and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's like 2 lines. It says, "Craftsman Conley attended such and such course on this date. Course completed." That's it. I was that grey that they didn't even realise I was there.
Yeah, but you know what? You sometimes keeping your head down and keeping it clean, you keep your nose clean, head down. That is more than adequate.
Yeah,
that is more than good for a happy life.
Yes. Although I did save someone's life on basic training.
Oh, there you go. That should have been noted, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well, she's still my best friend. One of my best friends.
Well, I should hope so.
Yeah, she came to my wedding and everything. She drove all the way up from Kent on her own.
Excellent.
And wow, that's quite a trip.
It's the other end of the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the
She
Battle
came
of
up
Britain was
with
fought
stuff.
over.
Well, she came. She drove up for the week, and she went round North Wales, like touring all the castles and stuff before the wedding.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes, there's quite a few castles in Wales.
Oh yes, we've got between the border and us. There's 4, and we're only 15 miles. Well, 13, 14 miles from the border. And then there's more as you go around the coast, because it's known as the Ring of Iron.
Mm.
Because Edward I needed to try and suppress the Welsh. And then a couple of years ago, in the next town over, where one of those castles is, the council decided they were going to put an art display in. And the art display was a giant iron ring to commemorate it. And everyone was like, do you realise these castles are actually oppression? Yeah. You shouldn't be celebrating the fact that they were trying to oppress the locals. Abe says, no joke, the Dutch like the Deblaze. That and salty licorice. Ooh.
Mm. Oh, salt licorice is gorgeous.
Never had
Love it. Oh, it's really nice.
Duke says, good day, Abe. I grew up in Bordertown, South Australia. Ooh. Abe, so pleased to meet all of you fine people. And we are pleased to meet you too.
Yeah, glad you're here.
And he says, good day, Duke. Cool. I live in Adelaide. Ooh, we haven't had Adelaide in yet, have we? It's the first one from Adelaide. John's Newcastle.
One of the prettiest cricket grounds in the world, the Adelaide Oval. One of the big 4 is the Adelaide Oval, the Kensington Oval in Barbados, Lords, and probably the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground in Australia. There's like ones you really need to go see cricket at, if you're a cricket fan, obviously. The Cape Town, Newlands in Cape Town is gorgeous as well.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I'm on Twitter now as well. Well, the channel's on Twitter.
I feel sorry for you.
The channel formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the modeling companies put stuff on there all the time.
Yeah.
They put lots of little posts on that they don't put on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not keep up to date with some stuff.
Well, I had a very nice email swap with Dale yesterday.
Oh yeah,
over at Helle. It just sort of popped up to see how was he doing and all that. So he seems to be enjoying life, and he said once he's got things a bit more settled, then he's going to come and do an interview. Once they've got a bit more play. It sounds very much. I mean, he wouldn't confirm or deny, but from what I can surmise,
reading between
said lines, it's owned by this German company, investment company, Helle. The boss of whom is quite a big model fan.
Yes.
It does rather look like he looked at Helle in the past and thought, it's a good company. If you start to do some good things, but you know what? We need to put a gang together who can actually raise the bar a bit and actually get this one back on its feet and get it well known again. And I think Dale's departure from Airfix came at exactly the right moment to fit into those plans.
Yeah.
So I suspect between all the different people they've put together into the team now, they are putting together like a 5-year and a 10-year plan of how can we get Helle back and be a part of things like getting distribution networks up and running better and things like that. So it sounds very much like that's what's going on. And as I said about having done the Leo 451 in the week, and he said, it's lovely to see some more yellow on there. There's plenty of French subjects, particularly post-war, I'd really, really like to model. I thought, okay, I'm up for that because there's some really cool stuff the French built after the war.
Yeah.
In fact, during the war as well. So yeah, so he seems hale and hearty, and he's sending some stuff over as well, which is really nice of him.
So what I'm
So
hearing
that's
is,
good.
at some point, we need to do a heli build, group build.
Yeah, there's he's really looks like they're going to start picking up before. So, and he's definitely going to be at Telford with his yellow t-shirt,
Good,
which is
good.
fantastic. So I said you have to pop along and meet to say hi to everyone, do the rounds,
Yeah,
and indeed we'll buy you around as well.
yeah.
Stand you around.
He-
So, yeah,
he's
so-
he's already sent Moz a load of kits, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
To be fair to him.
Oh yeah, I mean, I said to him, look, I know I enjoyed doing that. What should I get next? What should I look to find out next? And he just said, nothing. Just pick one. How many of these would you like? And just put a list. And one of those and one of those and one of those would be great. Thanks very much. Yep, I'll post them off to you. So it's wow, really cool. Thanks very much.
Nice.
So that's good.
Might be
And,
interesting.
I had a good old chat with Luke as well yesterday, which was really nice. Catching up with him. It's his birthday at the weekend. On Sunday, he's going to be at the Avon show.
Yeah.
On Sunday. And he said he was called a sad sack for working on his birthday on a Sunday, or a Saturday or a Sunday. I thought, yes, that was your dear lovely lady wife who called you that, wasn't it? For working on your birthday. But anyway, so that's good on that. So he's got some things happening soon, which is really cool. It's good. It's good keeping in touch with them all. Good that they're all still buzzing around and doing things and whatever. They all have their plans in the background.
I never have the confidence to go and approach companies and talk to them and stuff like that. I don't know
Just
why.
human beings.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean at
people.
at live events? You're talking, Mikey, like a model show?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. You know, as a channel and stuff.
Oh, as a channel.
Yeah, I struggle with self promotion and things. It always makes me feel really self conscious and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
You got to get the word out.
Yeah.
It does, but if you
saying it's
try it,
easy,
you'll
but-
find they're all human. They're all nice people.
Yeah. I can tell you that I had a chance to approach Andy of Andy's hobby headquarters at the last IPMS Nationals I was at. And I was ready to walk up to him. He wound up getting busy with someone, and I was like, okay. And then a couple other people. There was a representative from ICM there, and I wanted to talk to them, and then the couple other big mail order places here in the States that I wanted to speak to. But I didn't like you said, Mike. I at that moment, just approaching them, suddenly I didn't have the same hey, how you doing, nice to meet you kind of thing in me that normally there, and it was it's not as bad as all that,
The same at Telford last year, because obviously been doing this for over 2 years now. It's got to be over 2 years. And last year at Telford, when I was walking around with Gary, and you were talking to like Dale and stuff like that, I was fine talking to him as things. But going out on my own, I was just like, I'm just a nobody. I'll just stay over here. But then I'd stand behind the Malls Heroes or Friends of Malls Heroes stand, and people who watch Gary's channel and this channel and stuff were coming over to me and like talking to me, and I was fine.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
I know how you feel, because like when I went to Nuremberg, I'm there just as a YouTuber. And there are people there who are like walking around with the intent of ordering like 20,000 of this and 30,000 of that and all that. And obviously that's who these guys really want to talk to. So it is difficult to have the sort of self-belief to think, actually, could you spare me 5? But at really big events, you just say, look, can we schedule something? And then they think, oh yeah, I haven't got any meetings in this time. Come over then, sort of stuff like that. Or someone you already knows them, like the guys at Edward I met because Dale was there when he was with Airfix, and he said, have you talked to the guys at Edward yet? I said, no, I don't know them. I said, oh, come on then, I'll introduce you, because they'd done all that work with the beer barrel Spitfire All the stuff on there was Edward, so he knew them from that. So it was nice getting like an introduction. That way was quite cool. But normally, it's difficult. It is. Promotion, self-promotion is really hard. It's a tough part of what we do. If you want to make it as a commercial thing, you have to do that. You know, if you're doing it just as a bit of a hobby and just for a bit of a laugh, then it's easy not to have to worry about it.
Yeah,
but
I met a couple of YouTube channel people at that national show from Europe and from Canada and America. I recognized their name, their faces. I spoke to a couple of them. The most interesting experience was at the Edward booth display. I wanted to buy a model, and I'm trying to recall the events, how it all worked out, but none of them could. The one person who could speak English wasn't there. And so, right. And I was like, okay, I forget. Oh, it was almost like a comedy routine. I mean, I think we got someone who understood me to translate to them in German because they understood German as well as Czech. And I wound up getting my model, but it was like, I want to buy this model. I was trying not to sound like the idiot tourist. If I speak loud enough, they'll understand me. Speak English.
That's the thing with a lot of Europeans outside of England is that most Europeans outside of England are bilingual, or at least bilingual.
Yeah. Well, look at Martin Kovac and a lot of European YouTubers. They're doing it in their second language.
Yeah.
I love that bit in the movie of Oppenheimer, where he's gone to Holland to work in Holland, and he's going to give this talk about quantum something or other, and this American guy sitting in the audience and says to one guy next to him, look, if you need a translation, maybe I can help you out and all this. And Oppenheimer delivers this in like faultless Dutch. And he'd learned Dutch in 2 weeks in order to be able to give the talk in Dutch because he's in Holland. And wow, I would so love the focus and the brain to be able to do that. That was epic.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely epic.
I struggle with Welsh, and I've been learning that since I was 4 years old.
Struggle with bloody English most of the time. I mean,
Well, that's true. Yeah. Abe says 1,000 gazelles must use that one. Yeah. Matthew says I've used the line. I've been doing this since the Dead Sea reported sick a few times.
Yeah. Well, the old one in the Air Force is I've been doing this since Pontius was a pilot.
Yeah. Mr. Morris says that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I speak to Mr. Morris on Monday, Gary.
Oh, excellent. How is he?
He's very well. He said he's going to try and come on next week.
Fantastic. That'd be good to see him back.
And he says he's missed everyone a lot, especially you, because you're on holiday when he had to take a golf.
Of course. Yeah. It has been a minute. It really has. It'll be good to see him back. He's always good fun.
Yeah. June says falling goes back to 1751, although the reason for it being bloody elusive. Yeah. Abraham says it's a beautiful oval for cricket and Aussie rules football. Yeah.
It is. The Adelaide Oval is stunning.
Abe just finishing the MG34 and gun shield now. Gluing, that is. Nice. Julian, the largest stadium in the world by spectator capacity is the Ahmedabad Cricket Stadium, 120,000 capacity. Oof.
Ahmedabad, yeah. In Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
I think it's in Pakistan.
I can't say that without thinking of Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Julian also says, I'm human. Crap, that explains only having 2 hands. I frequently need more. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Abe says, Julian, wow, that's an enormous amount of spectators. Yeah. Adam says, I've been chatting away with the guys at IBG. Lovely folks. Yeah, you'll have to sort of teach me how to do all that, Adam.
IBG, that's a Polish company.
Yeah. Because Adam gets stuff off Galarian companies like that. I was like, How the hell do you do all this? Do all that? How do you sweet talk them into doing
Well,
things?
Galeri is very publicity friendly. They'll reach out to anybody and everyone. You know, they're all about getting the word out about their product. So
Yeah,
Totally.
they'll reach out to you gladly.
They're really
From
nice
what
people.
I've seen, I'm not saying it based on experience. I'm saying from what I've seen, since they've hit the internet, they have, gone in full force.
Yeah,
Totally.
Abraham says, "Yell comprende," and they'll soon get the gist. Right, I think maybe that's pretty much painted. Just needs to do the underneath now.
A lot of nothing.
Can't believe I missed that part of the span.
Matchbox, you are so good. Why did you stop? Why did you stop making things?
What are you working on, Gary?
I'm not saying because it's a Matchbox build.
Ah,
but
okay. All right. I beg your pardon.
I've had to put together 5 different bits of plastic need to line up for a canopy to fit. Right?
Ah, okay.
They all line up and the canopy fits. First time.
Excellent.
Why did they stop making models? Because not many people can do that.
No.
Wow. Well done, them. Well done, them. Good show. Yeah, it's just because I haven't done the reveal video yet, Jim. That's the only reason I can't show you.
Okay. No, I look forward to it with
but
anticipation.
But it's going to be next week. So
All right.
I need to build this damn thing. But yeah, it's cool. I've got so many. I've got another 5 after this one to do.
Excellent.
Two of which are really big builds to do. And
a friendly local bollard.
Timmy.
Yeah, he says that looks great, Mikey. Made it last 10 minutes. Ha
ha! Indeed. How you doing, Timbo?
A friendly local bollard.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, we do like Tim. He's a good lad.
Oh, yes.
He's got a wise old head on his shoulders, considering he's only 31. 31.
That's a child, really. That's a child.
Well, we can't all be. Well, saying that, I'm fast approaching middle age, apparently.
Oh, I waved goodbye.
You'll be there before you know it, Mikey. Don't worry about it, mate.
Well, the average life expectancy in the UK is 83, and I'm 38, so I'm getting pretty close. 41 and a half, so that means officially next year Kay's middle-aged. And I'll still be in my 30s. Matthew says,
yeah, best of luck pointing that out to her on several occasions, mate. We'll come and visit you. We'll bring grapes.
Matthew says, I cut my teeth on Matchbox 176 tanks with their little diorama bases. Oh, that reminds me. Hasegua are bringing out a kit, right? And it's a tram. It's a model of a tram, which actually looks really nice. But you can also get the diorama backdrop for it.
Nice.
So it's the backdrop and then the bit that goes underneath, so it looks like it's on the rails.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
I was like, actually, that looks really cool. And I like that. I quite like that tram as well. See, this is why I joined Twitter, so I can see stuff like that. Because I've not seen them put that on Facebook and things. Ian says, the best Matchbox kit I made was the Supermarine Stranraer?
Yeah, that's a really nice plane. That's a really nice plane.
Yeah, big biplane, seaplane.
Yeah, yeah, like a cousin of the Walrus.
Lots of rigging. Lots of rigging.
Tim says, very well, thanks, Gary. Good day, all.
Excellent.
Abe says, good day, Timothy. Nice to meet you. So yeah, Abe, Tim is one of our regulars on the panel. Usually comes on a Monday and a Friday.
Yeah, he's up in Queensland.
Yeah, he's another Aussie, ex-Royal Australian Navy. Adam says, honestly, it's more about developing a two-way street with the people, and it changes on each brand. Galeria are open, bringing on folk, and in return, either reviews or sales. Well, if they want to send stuff, I'm quite happy to use it on the live streams.
Yeah.
Abraham says, Matchbox 176 were great. Built at Churchill in 1982, aged 8. Yeah, cool.
An 8-year-old Churchill, huh? Oh, okay.
I think Abe was 8.
I understand.
Adam, other brands might focus more on reviews or publicity, such as Display or Steady. I like Steady. I've got some of their snips.
Steady. I don't think I've ever heard of them. STEDI. Yeah, I don't. Are they tool makers or something?
Oh, Steadies.
Sorry about that, chaps. I had to disappear there.
It's all right, Trevor. We barely noticed. Well,
Oh, you probably didn't barely notice. Yeah, bloody travel agents are a pain in the arse. They keep wanting your money.
Yeah, really nice snips there, Jim. And they're a lot cheaper than God-hand.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, I see. Yeah.
They're really good, and they're a lot cheaper than God-hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get a set. I've had this Tamiya set for, I don't know how many years now. 4 or 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
And it still works well, but yeah, I probably could use a new set.
Yeah. Adam says, and I found, and Gary would likely agree, brutal honesty is the best policy. Just don't do what some folk do and do brutal honesty without trying to resolve it with the brand. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, I've done kit review stuff, and I point out the flaws, and I say, well, but it's an easy fix. You know, just stick a bit of filler in that, ejection mark or something.
But what also, particularly people like Gallery really appreciate it. If they send you something, you try it, and rather than just put out a video straight away and slag it off, you get in touch with them first and said, look, I tried this is good, but I found this happens. And 99 times out of 100, they'll say, oh, right, okay, let me get back to our development people.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, say, yeah, they're kind of finding that as well. They're working on a fix for it.
Yeah.
And then they'll send you the fixed version as well. So, but but they don't mind if you say, if they then say on your video, but they're looking into doing something about it, because everyone's, like I always say to Dale or Luke when I've interviewed them, I'm not here to try and catch them out or to make them look stupid or to make myself look clever, because all of that is being a dick.
Yeah,
that's not what it's about. It's about getting information out and getting feedback. And as long as the feedback is honest, they appreciate it.
Yeah,
and they value it.
Well, they want constructive feedback, don't they?
That's why you talk to people.
Yeah.
Praise them when they do something well. When they don't do something well, saying, yeah, but you know what, I found this. Am I doing something wrong, or is this a problem? And then they'll either say, oh, actually, yeah, we found that as well, or that's interesting, we haven't come across that yet, and then give us more information about how. No, you've developed a two-way street with it.
Yeah,
you're part of the development, product development.
The reason why you're having a problem is because you've got it upside down, Gary.
Exactly, that's exactly that sort of thing. You know, have you done that? Actually, no, I didn't do that. Oh, well, that's probably the issue then. Okay, I'll come back to you. Yes, that was very stupid of me. I hadn't done that first. Thank you for point. But then on your video that you put out, you can say, don't forget, don't do what I did first time and do this. Make sure you've done that. And then people are watching your video going, oh, thanks for the tip. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
so
that helps a lot.
Works out.
Kind of stuff.
All works the community together,
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't try and score points off people, because you never can.
Adam says, and UMP is more since I've sent out some stuff. I got care packages we gift out of nowhere. Nice. I was going to, when they asked for content creators and stuff to sign up, I was going to do it, but then I thought, well, I don't do many kit reviews these days. Most of the stuff I do is live streams. So I thought they wouldn't want it, wouldn't be interested, so I didn't. But they are a really cool company. I do like what they do.
Well, I don't. On some unsolicited advice, I think you might want to reconsider that. You can do a very good kit review. You got a great way of expressing yourself and speaking. So I think that.
Well, UMP also is not. Is they do a lot of other stuff, like your thinners and your airbrush cleaners and your washes and stuff like that. So you can do that.
Yeah.
As part of a live stream.
Yeah.
You could just say, right, today I've got this model. I'm going to do some weathering on it, and I'm going to be trying out these products from UMP and do it as a stream. But and because you can save your stream and subsequently publish it, happy days.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing they do.
Again, I think it goes back to lack of self-confidence.
I hear you. I get you, Mikey. I mean,
I do know the feeling, man. Do know the feeling.
Yeah. I mean, when it's easy for me to show up here and, partake in the conversation or park myself on my bench and work on things. But if it was my stream and I'm running things, I'd be very conscious of how the flow of things are going. Is it good? Is it working? Are people interested? Are we keeping, our audience,
awake?
Yeah, awake, interested, intrigued. We getting good feedback in the chat. All those things. Sure, I'd be looking at that stuff. Doggone right, I would.
Adam said Turbox Pro is almost a prime example. People shared to them that it was good for light work or beginners, but as a dedicated workshop station, it needed some adjustment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like doing stuff like that. Constructive feedback and things. It's fun.
Yeah.
You say destructive. Just put it on the bench and bash it.
Yeah.
That's what they call kit bashing, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what? First time I heard that, I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
Puts kit together and then bashes out of it.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, is what we used to do when we used to build the little Airfix aeroplanes and that years ago. We'd build them, take them outside and shoot them with an air pistol.
Right. We're at 1 hour 57 minutes.
Oof, that's gone quick. I don't feel like I've been on here a lot.
I know, right? What the hell? We got a helicopter in here or something?
Something, I think, haven't we?
So, at the 2 hour mark, we have 26 people watching and 21 likes. So, thank you very much. What the hell is going on with this? What the hell? Oh, it's that one. Crazy StreamYard. Right. Cool. Moz is coming just as we're finished.
Again. Good old Moz.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And he says, hi, Moz, latest. Moz says afternoon. He says, hi, Moz, late as usual. Moz will be late for his own funeral. Matthew saying afternoon.
That could be a good thing, though, couldn't it?
Yeah. Hide that. Right. So we're back tomorrow 12 till 2 with the channel members' choice builds, where I'll be building my fire truck. He'll be working on his Zero. Tim and Gary and Jim, if they want to come on, they'll be working on whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Hey. So until then, don't forget to lube and subscribe, and don't forget Gary. If you're a channel member for Gary's channel, Gary stuff, then we've got a live stream tonight.
We have.
If not, then we'll see you tomorrow. And until then, it's Hulvar for now.
Bye.
Hear you all.